right, Hilltop Stadium Oval. This is always, it's on expert level. And it's always a difficult track to get up to the front, even on your 24 custom events. There's a lot of traffic and junk that happens in front of you, so trying to get up front, I push it up to a 15 lap race, and sometimes an 8 lap or even a 10 lap race can be very difficult to catch up to the front. So I push it up 15 to see what happens. As you can see, there's a lot of traffic going on. These races are a lot of fun though. I mean, anytime you got 24 cars, I mean seriously, 24 cars, could be a lot of fun. It's better sometimes than some of the online racing. And these guys are, even the AIs are trying to take you out, as you can see. See, I am second lap. I'm in 17th place, 14 seconds behind the leader. So, and I would consider myself a pretty good racer. So finishing in the top 5 is very difficult. I mean, you gotta have a clean race. And on this track, if you guys have raced this track at all, you know that having a clean race is, that's not gonna happen too much. Because the way they've got the AIs geared is just like that right there. They will take you out in a heartbeat. I really like this this car though. I just don't know if, now that I'm racing, I just don't know if 15 laps is enough if you get that far behind. And I'm in 13th place, still 12 seconds behind the leader. I've caught up a little bit, but ninth place. I'm catching up, but I'm right at about halfway. And on the expert level, I mean, I'm telling you, it ain't easy, especially with 24 cars. Because you start running into lap traffic. 6th place. 7th. And anytime you got a guy like Cannonball in front of you, you know it's not going to end up well if you try to pass him. See, oh my gosh, I just hit the wall. 6th place again. See, I'm catching the leader, but like I said, man, you get dumped once, it is very difficult to catch back up, even on a 15 lap race. I am in the top 5 though. Got the 2nd, the 4th and 3rd place car in front of me. Oh, car! 2nd place. Alright, the only way I'm most likely going to catch the guy in first is if he makes a mistake. Or if he hits some lap traffic. Like I do believe, I mean, I'm catching him. really need him to run into some traffic. With 2 laps left. I just don't know which one he is. I see his name, but alright, caught him. And I just gotta hit my marks and not run into any traffic. For another lap and a half. One more lap. 5-second lead. Let those guys take each other out. Traffic, oh my gosh, so much mess everywhere. Wow, such a cool race. Man, as you guys can see, racing on custom is fun, especially if you have it on expert. Expert's the way to go. But you got to be able to put it on enough laps because you're never going to start up front on custom. You're most likely going to start in the back. So if you make a mistake or if there's wrecks in front of you, you need to put enough laps on there to where you can catch up. So that's why I put it on 15. That was the first time that I ran 15, and if it had been a 10-lap race or an 8-lap race, there's no way that I would have been able to finish at the top. So that was a fun race. So let's try this again. All right, so I just finished first, and I honestly and fully believe this because it's a 15-lap race that you're gonna run into enough lap traffic that it's gonna create enough chaos for what if you're in first place through 10th place. I mean, you're gonna run into lap traffic, so it's gonna create issues for everybody. So I think that makes it a little bit more fair. I have done this track on 8 laps and even 10 laps and sometimes 12 laps, and that's really not enough. But the 15 laps really makes it a little bit more fair, especially because we're starting in the back. I mean, you're starting in the back, you're gonna run into wrecks, you're gonna run into people spinning out, people flipping. Cars trying to take you out. So if you get taken out, it'll give you at least a little bit more time to catch up with the leader. As you can see right now, I'm about 7.5 seconds behind the leader, and I've had a pretty clean race so far. Eight seconds behind the leader, 4th place. So most likely the dude Frosty started in the first row, hasn't ran into much traffic yet. So we'll give him about 3 or 4 more laps to see if he's gonna run into any other traffic. My job right now is to just hit my marks and pay attention to the mini map, because the mini map will tell me sometimes if there are people wrecked. Cars sitting in the middle of the track, that is very difficult, especially when you're coming around turns, to see those cars. Like that red car sitting in the middle of the track right there. I just need Big Bob to get out of my way. I feel like I'm the faster car. Frosty's still doing a good job of staying out of traffic. And Slam Master did exactly what he's good at, slamming people. I need to get clear of that guy so I can focus on catching Frosty. But what I need from Frosty is to honestly get in a wreck with about 6-7 laps to go. I need him to run into traffic. Cannot believe nobody's hit that red car sitting there. If you look at the time, Frosty's doing a pretty good job of hitting his marks. I think I'm catching up a little bit, but I don't think I have enough time unless he runs into some traffic. And he ran into some traffic. Now I'm 2.5 seconds behind Frosty. Cannonball, you better stay away from me, dude. But 5 more laps. I really need Frosty to get in another wreck. That may have been him right there. No, it wasn't. Was it? Can't really tell from a distance sometimes. You can't really see their names. Got 2 more laps. Maybe I can catch Frosty. I don't know. I need him to make a mistake. All right, Frosty, make a mistake, dude. Wow. How did he get through that? Oh, he just wrecked himself. I'm not sure how he stayed only 2.5 seconds behind me. That is crazy. But you guys can see the carnage. Lots of cars that are all over the place. Parts, debris. Man, 2 races in a row on expert level that I finished first. I can honestly tell you that I've done this a lot, and finishing back to back in first place has never, ever, ever happened for me. You know what they say, 3rd time's a charm, so let's see what happens. See if Frosty gets to start out front again. Alright, starting in the back. See what happens. Alright, so the last race, I was fairly clean. The first race was not clean, but I still was able to catch up because the leader got into some lap traffic. The last race, the second race, I was able to keep it clean. So let's see what happens here. Looks like I'm in some serious mess right now. I need this dude to get out of my way. Oh my gosh. See what I'm saying though? That's usually what happens when I race this game on custom. I mean, obviously you're starting in the back, so you're gonna run into people sideways and flipping and wrecking. And so that's why I'm saying that some of you guys that do these custom matches should push the laps up beyond 8 to 10 or even 12, like push it up to 15. I mean, those 3 laps, it made a difference the last race. I was able to catch and pass the leader in the last 3 laps. So, and I got 1 car already out, man, and 4 laps in. All right, so Frosty's out front again. So obviously, in this setup I'm doing, Frosty is probably in the first 2 rows. So he's getting a pretty good clean slate, not running into traffic like I am. which honestly, it makes this game a whole lot more fun to be able to have that traffic. Because, or else you wouldn't be really passing or racing anybody. But because you start in the back, you have people like Shovelhead in front of me who like to drink and drive. Race me clean, Cannonball, because I will do the same to you. I'm a guy that likes to race people clean. The only time that I really try to take people out in the multiplayer racing is if they've aimed for me on purpose, I believe. Because I'm a pretty clean racer. I know this game is called Wreckfest, but I'm too much of a competitor to get on this and just try to wreck people, so I love racing. And this is most likely one of the best racing games I have ever played. Even though it's called Wreckfest, it's one of the best racing games I've ever played, and I enjoy the racing part of it. And there are people who get on here in the multiplayer and, you know, they drive backwards, they get in buses, and they try to take people out, which is cool, because I know that there are certain what you call it, there's parts of the game that give you extra points for doing that. You can wreck so many people with a certain car, but the racing part of it is what I love. The physics of this game is so good. The sounds are amazing. Alright, old boy. Let me get by you. Alright, so Frosty is 12 seconds ahead. Oh my gosh. Frosty. Oh, look out. There's so many cars that are dead. And what stinks about some of the cars that are wrecked, you may have heard me mention earlier about hitting your marks. Well, sometimes your marks, just like that, are exactly in spots where cars are wrecked and dead. So you got to adjust your lines going through the field and the laps. All right, a lap and a half. Frosty is now about 14 seconds ahead, so he is obviously not running into too much traffic at all, unlike the guy in front of me who just crushed that car that was sitting there. All right, Rock Dog. Let's see if I can catch you, dude. Uh-oh. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Keep on the gas. Keep on the gas. What is going on? I don't know what just happened right there. My car would not get off the wall. Alright, so if you get tired of seeing the same names, like Frosty obviously was an issue. If you get tired of seeing the same names, what you can do is that you can back out and then jump right back in on the custom games. And it should change up the names. And even if it doesn't change up the names, it does change up the positions. So you won't be seeing Frosty up front the entire time. But most likely you will still be starting in the back. Alright. So I am in dead last after starting 23rd. 6 seconds behind Big Papa. All right, here we go. A little bit of clear. Got the Angry Hornet in front of me. Most likely he's looking for somebody to sting. All right, stay straight, people. All right, as you can see, man, one of the reasons I love this track, oh my gosh, this is probably one of my favorite tracks in Wreckfest. I mean, it's a great oval. It's constant action. You've got little room for error. And, I mean, you're having to dodge cars, dodge debris, people wrecking. It's so awesome. Big Poppy's now 8 seconds ahead of me. Oh my gosh, this car just went head first into the wall. Alright, I am in 8th place after 5 laps. 6th place. My line is not where I wanted it to be going right there. What are you doing, dude? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Even the AIs have attitude. That dude was not interested in racing me at all. He was all about wrecking me. So it took me from 6 back to 8 and lost me a few seconds on the leader. So like in the first couple of races, you're not going to be able to catch up with the leader unless he runs into some lap traffic. It's just the way it goes. He is now 10 seconds ahead. Because I feel like, I mean, my car's pretty fast. But when you're getting hit and you're dodging traffic and you're having to let off the brakes and people like that try to run you into the wall, really cuts into your momentum. And oh my gosh, people. See, look, that dude just took a right turn when you're supposed to be taking lefts. Yep, I need Big Poppy to get into a wreck. That's going to cause all the 4 or 5 cars behind him to get in a wreck. Even though my car's a little beat up, I still feel like it's pretty fast. The only thing you can do when you get into all that traffic like that is focus on hitting your marks, but you need to remember, wow, you should keep a memory of where the wrecked cars are at. That way when you come back around the second time, your line is not where the wrecked cars are. Second place, 3 laps left, trying to catch Big Papa. I just got wrecked, even though I'm in first place. I'm not sure how that happened. Got a good race going on. Look out. The Big Poppy is right behind me. Oh my gosh, dude, what are you doing? You are living up to your name. Your name is Troublemaker. And that's exactly what you did. You knocked me from first to third And you're not even on the lead lap. That's what Wreckfest is all about, man. Not only are you trying to protect your lead, you're dealing with lap people who are butt hurt. And then I'm hitting every single car on the freaking lap. Alright, I need Ratty Roadkill to... You gotta be kidding me. Finishing backwards in second place. We'll take that. Alright, here we go again. Start 23rd out of 24. With the Road Slayer. Stay down there, guys. There we go. I need to catch up with Steel Fist. Whoa! Now Big Poppy took the lead. I think Big Poppy took the place of Frosty. Sorry. 5-second lead, 2 laps in. Hit my marks. All right, Mad Molly, what are you gonna do? All right, going on the inside. Let you slide up. Slash Maniac. Tell you what, I would have liked to have been in the room of Bugbear Entertainment when they were coming up with names for the AI. Gasoline Ted. Yeah, I like that one. Slash Maniac. Oh yeah, let's use that one. Mean Shaker. Big Papa. So, I guess they know what they were doing. Because they are the boys making the money. Alright, 5 laps in, 3rd place, 2 seconds behind. These guys are right in front of me. We're already running into lap traffic. Which is why, again, I have put it on 15 laps, because starting in the back of the pack, running 8 to 12 laps is not honestly enough, but running 15 laps, I believe it just evens it out. Waiting on these guys to make a mistake. Because it is a mess. Oh my lord, what's about to happen? Oh my gosh. 2nd place, Mean Shaker. Now I'm 3rd place. Big Poppy tried to take me out. Big Poppy did take me out a little bit. I got you. I know where you live, Big Papa. Alright, I got 6 laps to catch and pass this dude. Or to watch him wreck himself. Because he's a little careless. He's flying though. Whoa. See what happens here with him. Somebody hit him. Oh my gosh, Ratty. And of course I hit that parked car. I need somebody to take that boy out. 4 laps. All 3 of you cars, just let him go by. One of you guys is most likely going to hit me and take me out and slow me down. Now I'm 3 seconds behind. How is he getting by all these cars without getting hit? Alright, he just got hit. Going by him. Now I've got to make sure I miss all the lap cars and the debris for 2 more laps. Oh my gosh, car. He is on my tail. No freaking way. Oh my gosh. At least this is a good race. Half a lap. Oh, what are you doing, car? There we go. Yes, sir. That's how it's done. Alright, guys, that was a lot of fun. Really enjoy that track, man. Because one race is always different than the next race. It doesn't matter if you start in the back, the front. Every single race is different, and that's what is so cool about this game, even if you do the custom races. And I love the custom races because it's 24 cars. I'm really hoping that Bugbear, that you can do custom matches online where you can bring your buddies in, but it's more than just 8 cars. That's why nobody does it, is because it's just 8 cars. You get on here on the custom matches, it's 24 cars, and they all have a mind of their own, which makes it really cool and a lot of fun. You get 24 cars on a track like that, man, anything can happen. So I enjoyed it, had a lot of fun. You guys subscribe, like this video. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one.